See, this equation has two variables and it wants me to solve for one of them, y. This is a literal equation. So I'm going to identify my coefficient, which is -1. And that leaves the 6x as my constant. So that's what I will get rid of first. So I will subtract 6x for an inverse operation and then subtract 6x on the other side because of the subtraction property of equality. I'll get -y equals, remember 1 is invisible, I can write it or not, equals 5 minus 6x. I cannot combine those. That does not make it -1x because they are not like terms. So I will write what I would do if I could do it, but I can't. All right, so then I'm still solving for y. This is a -y, so I'm going to divide by -1 on both sides. That will simplify that to a positive y, and because I divided this side by -1, I divide this side because of the division property of inequality. This -1 can go into both, and the shortcut, remember, is just change the sign. So +5 divided by -1 is -5. -6x divided by -1 is +6x. You may see the answer as y equals 6x minus 5. Okay. We can do this in our calculator, where we go to graph, we delete the equal, we plug in the equation, we press enter. We have a starting point. Now we press tab, and because it's multiple choice test, we're going to put in the first option, y equals 6x plus 5. So we type in y equals 6x plus 5. That is a different line, so that is not the answer. We're going to press tab in order to try again. I'm going to press up so I can get the old one, and then I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to type it in. So y equals 6x minus 5. And you'll notice that both of them are on top of each other. So the new equation is actually on top of the old one, and that lets me know that this is the correct answer. See, it matches. Remember what we talked about was that if you're not quite sure what you typed, you can move your mouse over to the equations until it becomes a hand. Press and hold, and then just drag it up so you can see. Oh, I'm an amateur cinematographer. What it is. And even then, if you're not great at grabbing, you can always press tab to go up and look at what you wrote. Now, the red and black are the two that are the same. So just press the up button, and there's the red equation, and the blue is not it, but the black is. Okay.